You are listening to GHP Radio, powered by iTrackRadio.com, your independent music source. Fresh, new music, right here on the all-new GHP Radio, your new independent music source.
one I used to know.
Where the trees are listen.
Children listen.
To hear the sleigh bells in the snow.
I'm
dreaming of a white Christmas,
like the one I used to know.
where the trees are listen.
Children listen.
To hear the sleigh bells in the snow.
Christmas, with every Christmas card I write. May your days be merry and bright. I'm dreaming of a white. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas, like the ones I used to know. In the snow,
I'm dreaming.
tell me just what you're waiting for. Dreaming,
I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. I'm dreaming.
tell me just what you're waiting for. Dreaming,
White
Dreaming.
to hear the sleigh bells in the snow.
I'm dreaming.
Tell me just what you're waiting for. Dreaming,
White Christmas. I'm dreaming.
tell me just what you're waiting for. Dreaming,
White
Dreaming.
Yeah. Feels so good. Ooh, oh, yeah. Fragrance of a candle, sweetest of wine. It's so sensual, a feeling so divine. There's no place I'd rather be. Just the thought of you next to me. A thrill consumes me through and through. I wanna tell the world and make you my boo.
when you touch me, there's no higher height. Set my mind free. No limit to the sky. When you talk to me, all my troubles seem to fade. In this whole world, I know this love is here to stay. Claim it, claim it, claim it. Oh, I want to, yeah. Claim it. I want you, baby. You're my brother.
I could search the whole world over and never find anyone as sweet as you.
Baby, make you mine.
Sing. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sitting in this place with a smile on my face, knowing you are in my spirit makes my world dance. Where would I be without you? I can't imagine. So glad I took a chance. Mint and lime, oh so sweet. You got my head bopping to a crazy beat. I'm sipping my mojito, trying to let it go. But you know, my heart is just no. My whole universe changed the day I met you. You opened up my soul, you freed my heart, yeah. You gave me courage to make a brand new start. It was no accident me meeting you. Now what should I do? Mint and lime, yeah. Oh so sweet. You got my head popping to a crazy beat. I'm sipping my mojito, trying to let it go. But you know, my heart says no. Can't let it go. Can't let you go. Can't let it go. My heart it says no. Yeah. Can't let it go. Can't let you go. Can't let it go. My heart it says no. Yeah. All I want is your love, baby. All I want is your love. What have you done to me, sugar? You know you set me free. To a crazy beat, I'm sipping my mojito, trying to let it go. But you know, my heart is just. And so it's Christmas. It's the time I've waited for. It's been a year, I need some cheer. I need my loved ones near. See, I waited all year long, so is here. 'Cause Christmas time is here. 'Cause Christmas time is here. 'Cause Christmas time is here. I have my loved ones near. We're gonna spread some cheer. 'Cause Christmas time is here.
Can't wait to unwind. I was so stressed out, but today I'm gonna let my head down. I'm looking forward to explore. Can't wait for the night. We'll be taking flights, reaching heights, whatever I just might. For you, I'll put your favorite dress on. For you, I'll even wear my hair long. And even though I might be overdressed, so long as you're impressed, guess what we are doing tonight?
You ready?
It's just like a date night, a date night. Baby, love me tonight, tonight. It's just like a date night, a date night. Be my baby tonight, tonight. All I wanna do is get you mesmerized. Take you back to the water where we watched the ocean rise. When you whispered those sweet nothings, make me feel like something. If only we went back in time. For you, I'll put your favorite dress on. For you, I'll even wear my hair long. And even though I might be overdressed, so long as you're impressed, guess what we are doing tonight? Oh, it's just like a date night, a date night. Baby, love me tonight, tonight. It's just like a date night, a date night. Be my baby tonight, tonight. Hello? Hey baby, how are you? Yes, I'm back home and I'm tired. No, I'm gonna be here at the house just resting. Why? What's up? Are you serious? You wanna go out tonight? Where we going? Come on now, I'm too tired for this. Where are we going? So how do you want me to dress? Alright, I'll be ready. It's just like a date night, a date night. Baby, love me tonight, tonight. It's just like a date night, a date night. Be my baby tonight, tonight.
carry so much on your shoulder. It's time to show you what a real love is. Forget the past, baby, let's move forward. I can give you what you're missing, push you toward your vision. I just wanna be a team, that's just who I am. Gotta show you what I mean, won't you come with me? Come on and let's get away. Let me please you. Let's get away for the day. And don't you hesitate to say what you wanna do. There's nobody that can give it to you like I do, and I can prove that to you. I just wanna pamper you. Yes, I do. It's all about you. My priority is to be a dream come true. So anytime you need that, I'll do it just for you. Baby, it's all about you. So boy, won't you come with me? Come on and let's get away. Let's get away for the day. And don't you hesitate to say what you wanna do. Baby, won't you let me be? I wanna, you just let me. Baby, if you let me, baby, won't you let me? I wanna be everything you'll ever need. If you let me be, let me be, oh let me, oh let me be your everything. Let me be everything you ever need. Yeah. If you let me be, baby, if you let me be the one to love you. Let me be the one to hold you. Let me be my baby.
I realize I'm enough for me now. I turn the corner, no apologies and no hesitation to my destination. Reset my life, hey, it's my time. I've forgiven you for my heartache. No more sad songs, I can see the daybreak. Morning meditation, thoughtful relaxation. Trust the healing, learn to love again, love again. Babe, I know you've done it before. It's always easy, leave and close the door. I'm taking back my power within. Reset my life, hey, it's my time. It's too late, gotta love myself, babe. Say it's too late, trust the voice inside. I already know the strength that I own. Reset my life, hey, it's my time.
or where I flow. What's that to you? Twist it out, roll it up, or wear it long. Braid it down, straighten it out with a flattening comb. What's that to you? That's what he wants. I was born to stand out from the crowd. Don't you bother with me. I'm just saying and I'm shouting it loud. Free to be me. I was born for this moment. A design set just for me. I'm strategically planted to fulfill my destiny. If I choose to wear purple, green, or gray, or white when it's not a sunny day, what's that to you? And I choose to drive a fancy car, or an old one I pray will get me far. What's that to you? That's what he wants. What he wants. I was born to stand out from the crowd. Don't you bother with me. I'm just saying and I'm shouting it loud. Free to be me. Free to be me. I understand the pressure to measure up. You're in God's love. Go against the grain. He'll show you the way. You don't have to settle for less, for less. No matter what, no matter what, you were born to stand out from the crowd. As long as he's pleased, you have to be. I'm just saying and I'm shouting it loud. That's what he wants me to be. I was born to stand out from the crowd. As long as he's pleased, I'm just saying and I'm shouting it loud. Great is God's handiwork. I am his handiwork. I'll stand out from the crowd. As long as he's pleased, don't you bother with me. I'm just saying and I'm shouting it loud. Yeah. Oh, I'm free to be me.
A glass of wine by candlelight. That's the way we set this mood. And as the day turns into night, I enjoy my favorite view. Just a thought of loving you, yeah. You got me burning, baby, burning for you. Want you to tell me what you need. She said I need you to love me, to make my soul. Can't get much better, babe, better than your love. She said I need you to love me. pass your test. On this round and round we go. I'll be the man who does the best as we take things nice and slow. Something about the way you pour into me, girl, you got me learning about you. I'm just a man and knows what he wants. She said I need you to love me to my soul. You can't get no better, baby, better than my love. She said I need you to love me to my soul.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Indie Live Spot. I'm glad you can tune in today. Actually, we have a special guest today, or this evening, should I say. I'm very excited about having her on. And as you can see, she's on the screen with us. Help me welcome Miss Kimberly Brewer is in the house. Hey, hello. Kimberly.
Hello, Kimberly.
Hello. Welcome to the show. We're so excited about having you on to this evening, and just a joy to be able to speak with you today. So thank you for taking out the time to come chat with us.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel honored.
Oh,
If
awesome,
it's us,
awesome.
we're the ones that are honored.
Absolutely,
Thank you.
Of
absolutely.
course.
And of course, we usually do our shows on Saturdays in the afternoon. So this is kind of a treat for us to do it in the evenings. We love, every now and then we'll do this, according to different artists that come on to the show and stuff. So, but again, we surely are happy about having you, and it's just a pleasure. So thank you for being here today.
Pleasure is mine.
All right. So, from what we heard you actually have something special coming up. Actually, this coming Saturday.
Yes.
Yeah, please, if you could just tell us a little bit about it, and some of the viewers and listeners about it, because it's something that very special, and it's a good cause too as well. So,
Okay.
please.
Well, I received a call from the one and only Stevie Wonder. I guess it was about a week ago, and he asked if I would sing with him for his KJLH House Full of Toys benefit. And I was like, yeah.
Awesome. Oh,
Yeah, it's this coming Saturday at the Microsoft Theater. And we'll be singing a duet that we recorded a few years ago. It's called I Love You More. And it's just such a beautiful song. And I'm just so honored, to be able to perform it with him. And yeah, it's a worthy cause. And it's to benefit children that, would not normally have things for Christmas. And yeah, you were asked to either bring an unopened toy or just do a monetary donation if you can.
And where is this being held?
It's in California at the Microsoft Theater.
That's California. Okay, Los Angeles.
Yes, Los Angeles. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What time does it start?
The show starts at 7
Okay.
7 p.m.
awesome.
I'm sorry, G. Go ahead.
No, you're good. You're good. Yeah, that's great. So, people, if you happen to be out in that area, that's something that you want to definitely pay attention to. And of course, Kimberly, you have a history with Stevie, though, don't you?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've sung background for him on and off for a few decades now. I was an embryo when I started, so
That's amazing.
That's my story, and I'm sticking to it.
That's right. I have a story like that too.
All right.
Yeah. That is so cool.
How did your relationship start with Stevie Wonder? How did you meet him?
Well, I used to sing background for Mickey Howard. I love Mickey. She's just so amazing and just an awesome talent. And I was walking down the street. I was leaving a rehearsal, and this guy pulls up behind me, and he starts beeping his horn. He's driving a white Rolls, and he's saying, Lisa. I was like, no, you have me mistaken for someone else. And he said, well, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I said, well, I'm just leaving a rehearsal. He said, well, do you sing? And I said, yeah. And he said, well, Stevie Wonder's having auditions tomorrow. Would you like to audition for him? And I was like, yes.
Oh, yeah.
So like the following day, I went to the place the audition site, and I got there like 9, and bunch of singers. Tisha Campbell's mother, Mona, was one of the singers, and India Davenport from the Brand New Heavies, she was auditioning as well. And so I got there at 9 p.m. and Steve rolled in, I guess, around 1 a.m. And so,
Wow.
so by the time he got there, I was sleepy, grumpy, and dopey. And so he asked me to sing with him, and I said, well, okay, what should I call you? Should I call you Mr. Wonder? Should I call you Stevie? And he said, well, call me what you want to call me. And I said, okay, homeboy, what we going to do? And so, yeah, the rest is history.
Wow.
Wow. How many were auditioning that day?
Ooh, there there were probably close to like maybe 50 women, something like that. It was just a room full of women, beautiful women, and I was just so amazed, to even be among those, the women, and to actually get the gig. I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
I get to sing, and wait a minute, I get paid to do this too?
Awesome. Yes.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Do you think that experience is what catapulted your career, or were you already, I guess, in the groove, for lack of a better word right now?
Well, I was singing background, like I said, for Mickey Howard for a while, and then I did that, and then with Mr. Wonder, it was just that really jump started everything. From there, I went to singing background with Earth, Wind and Fire, and Julio Iglesias. I've done stuff with Mary J. Blige, Whitney Houston. I've sung on their projects, and quite a few other people. K.D. Lang.
Oh, even Katie Lane, yeah.
Yeah.
I was reading that resume, your bio.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I got tired of reading with so many acts up there.
Don't get tired of me, man.
I said, look at all these folks.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
It really is.
That you had performed with all these different people.
Oh yeah.
A lot of them don't get a chance. They may perform with one or two, and that's basically it.
Mm-hmm.
But,
Guys, she missed some. Tina Marie.
I was just thinking that. And Rick James. Mm-hmm.
Yes. So June Pointer. I mean,
all
considering all these artists you worked for, what was not the best, but the most interesting experience that you had?
Well, okay, I'll stick to the one that I've been saying all this time. I had the pleasure of performing for the Clinton administration at the White House. I sang for their Christmas event. I actually sang "I Love You More" with Mr. Wonder again.
Awesome.
And it was that was very interesting just to see how things operate. And just to be around all those people, and I was able to take my parents, and I said, I was able to take my parents to the White House 2 times, and it was just like so amazing each time, from president to president. I'm from Hackensack, New Jersey, so I never in my wildest dreams, first of all, thought I would be working with someone like Stevie Wonder, and then to actually sing with him at the White House.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Well,
just amazing. I've been blessed. I'm so blessed.
You are a special child. You are very special. And you still, he'll call you anytime. Let's do this.
Yep.
So hey, that's special. Right. That is very special.
That is good.
Thank you.
Such a blessing.
Yes.
Hey, off the air, I asked if you knew Julie Delgado, who's the vocalist. And I remember she used to tell us stories about Stevie Wonder, how very sociable he was, and he would call her, Julie, can you do this, or what have you. So I think that's just great that he does that. Think about it. That he reaches out and he works with different people. So to be in that arena, if you will, because I remember talking, as I said off the air, to Julie. I said, "Why don't you release your CD? When are you going to do this?" She said, "I'm actually happy where I am." Her pedigree, if you will, was just like yours. She's far, you don't know. She was a vocalist from California, and they knew each other. Julie passed away, breast cancer, a few years ago, and she had an amazing voice as well. And I think as independent artists, when we're trying to find our lane, it's always so nice to hear when other artists who have found their lane, like you have, like Julie did, who was always touring, always traveling, doing jingles, getting paid. So, and I think we have several independent artists, musicians who are in the chat right now. And it's just really, I just, congratulate you. And I just think it's amazing. When did you start singing though?
Oh, goodness gracious. Professionally or just in general?
When did you start, and professionally? Start from the very beginning. What motivated you to start singing? And what age?
Well, I've always loved to sing. And my mother told me that when I was born, I weighed like 5 pounds and I was a small baby. And she said the doctor told her, well, she's tiny, but she's got a swell set of lungs. And my mom says I basically came out singing and screaming. And but I think the first time that I sang solo was at Fairmount Elementary School in Hackensack, New Jersey. I started in school and not in church, but from me singing in school, people at my church found out that I sang, and they started asking me to sing, and I joined the choir and did solos, and with that. And my first professional gig was with Mickey Howard.
Okay.
Yeah, Mickey. Oh, I love Mickey's voice. She's just such an awesome singer, just a great person.
That's nice. And what would you say is the most difficult thing about, or the easiest thing about singing?
Well, for me, I guess the travel, because the glamorous part is on stage, but then when you get off stage, you're going like back to the hotel, then you're getting your bags and jumping on the flight and going from city to city, sometimes country to country, and it's the glamorous part is the fun part, but the rest of it, it's job. That's when you realize, oh, this is work.
How does that affect your vocally when you have to move around a lot? For instance, you had an audition for Stevie Wonder at 1 o'clock in the morning. That's not the best time for a vocalist, is it?
No. And really, I was like, oh my goodness. I know when I open my mouth to sing, something that you would think was going to come out of Barry White is probably going to come out of my throat, because I was tired, I was hungry. It definitely does affect your voice.
Well, you did it. You're a professional.
But that's the thing, boy. I tell you, those mainstream artists, boy, I tell you, they always fashionable late.
Fashionably and more.
Yes.
Stevie Wonder, hey, you're late.
Hey.
He was late, but I wasn't going anywhere. I was like, my mother would have choked me.
We're gonna stick you with $100 because you are late.
Nice try.
Wow.
Well, tell us how you ended up with Earth, Wind, and Fire. How did that?
Goodness. Well, I was at a rehearsal everything happens at rehearsal studios, but I was at one rehearsal, and a friend of mine was working with Bobby Brown at that time, and someone told him that I was in the next room rehearsing. So he came over and he said, well, would you like to sing with Earth, Wind, and Fire? I was like, yeah. And I didn't have to audition or anything. I just got the gig. And it was Robert Brookins. Robert since passed away. But he was just such an amazing singer, songwriter, producer. And I just seemed to always be at the right place at the right time.
Oh, talk about divine appointment, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, share some of your experiences with singing with Earth, Wind, and Fire, or concerts, or whatever you want to share.
Well, my first show, I was scared to death, but I was up there getting it done. And then there's a point in the show where Verdine does his bass solo. So he jumps down off the stage and he's all over the place, just playing and killing it. And he runs back up and jumps onto my level of the stage, and he's playing and he's looking at me, you all right? He said, you all right? You all right? I'm like, yes, the Verdine White is talking to me. And that I was in awe. I was just in awe. He's an amazing bass player anyway, and just to be, on the road with Earth, Wind and Fire. I used to sneak into my brother Donnie's room when he would leave and listen to Earth, Wind and Fire, Stevie Wonder, Minnie Riperton,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. Verdine probably could see that you were nervous. He was trying to help you to relax.
Well, he sure did. And I was like, oh my God.
What's your favorite song, Earth, Wind and Fire song? Just curious.
Reasons.
Yeah,
well, it's hard to say to pick one, but that one has always played in my head. Yeah, Philip Bailey's amazing, just amazing.
It really is.
Awesome.
How many projects have you done yourself? On CDs and things like that.
Or releases.
Well, I've had. Let me see. I haven't had like a full project yet, but I've released singles, and I actually have more music coming out at the top of 2023. I've been on a whole bunch of other projects, but
is it gonna be a possibility that we can get you back on when you do those other releases?
Absolutely, I would love to, and hopefully I won't have technical difficulties next time.
Oh, well, I'm telling you, I've been working on this thing for about the last hour or so. I was having problems too.
Yeah, I told you I was glad that I wasn't the only one.
Well, yes.
Yeah, it happens to that.
I don't know what I would do.
Yeah. So this new, I guess the song that we were talking a little bit about earlier, off, before we came on air. Let's talk a little bit about that, and then I want to actually let our viewers actually hear it. But tell us a little bit about this beautiful track.
Okay, well, the original track was done by Greg Curtis, who is an amazing songwriter, producer, and he sent me the track, and he asked me to do some backgrounds for it and to write a hook for it, and I did that, and it was supposed to be for a rapper, and the rapper ended up not using it, and I was like, oh, I love this track anyway, so I'm just gonna go ahead and write some lyrics for myself. And I did that, and I sent years passed, and I ran into Byron Miller, and I sent him the track, and he said, he would want to develop it with me, and so we did. Byron Miller and Walter Beasley joined in, Herman Jackson, Paul Jackson Jr., Manyango Jackson. Yeah, Manyango Jackson. That's a mouthful right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there was just some amazing artists in their own right that pitched in to help me get it done.
Awesome. Okay, well, let's let our viewers check it out. We'll play that, and then we'll come back. And of course, if you just tuned in, we are fortunate enough to have our special guest today, Miss Kimberly Brewer, in the house with us, and we're so happy and honored to have her on the show today. So let's check that out, and then we'll be right back with you right here on the Indie Live Spot. So keep it locked.
Thank you.
Just that sweet to me.
the streets of my mind. Behind every door you find access to anything your heart desires. That's what I want to give to you, baby. It's the things you do and the things you say. Make me feel this way. Love, I can't get enough. 'Cause you're just that sweet to me. I made a wish on the star. Bless your heart, here you are. You're just what I was hoping for. Every day spent with you is another wish come true. That's why I love you more and more and more and more. It's the things you do and the things you say that make me feel this way. Love, I can't get enough. 'Cause you're just that sweet to me. It's the things you do, things you say that make me feel this way. I can't get enough. 'Cause you're just that sweet to me. It's the things you do and the things you say that make me feel this way. Love, I can't get enough. You're just that sweet to me.
Okay.
Right.
What you eating over there?
We are back and Ray's already eating.
Didn't offer us anything.
And he never does.
Well, I'm eating some prunes, but they say prunes get you regulated, but I don't know. I like prunes.
Oh my goodness.
But it's just another fruit to me.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Okay, Ray.
We'll see how long that lasts. How long is the show for? Might make a mad dash. Instead of DoorDash, mad dash.
If we see you running,
Okay.
No, I'm good.
We'll know what's up.
I was looking for I was looking for my date, and
well, we want to talk about the song, really.
Yes, yes. We don't want to talk about your prunes.
Just chew on.
Yeah. But no, yeah, Kimberly, that song was beautiful. Oh
Thank you
my
so
goodness.
much. Thank
Yes.
you. It was produced by Byron Miller, and he did an excellent job.
Mm-hmm.
He did. He did.
Really, really
And
nice.
how did you and Walter Beasley hook up? He's the saxophone player, right? On the song?
Yes. You know what? I have never met Walter in person. I've spoken to him on the phone. Walter and Byron are friends, and Byron said, "Oh, we have to get Walter on this." So he agreed and joined us and just blessed us all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Walter's amazing.
Yes, he is. We just started, right, Gary? We just started following him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, we sure have.
Very honest person, let's just say that.
Yeah,
And
absolutely.
I love it. That's a compliment.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
How he speaks out
Mm-hmm.
about the industry, what's going on.
Yeah.
And
Awesome.
Gary just sent me something from CC. What's
Oh, you're talking about CC Peniston?
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
speaking out what's going on in the industry.
Yeah.
Okay.
But that song is beautiful.
Oh.
Beautiful
Thank
song.
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
It's magical.
I was checking out the background. That's hard to do. They have sweet, flowing background. Who did the background? Did you do your own background?
I did my own backgrounds. I recorded them myself. I was the singer, the engineer.
Wow. What, you have a studio at home, or how did you do
Well, really nowadays, if you have a laptop, you have a studio. So I had my laptop, my mic, my interface, and
Mm-hmm.
that's all I needed, and headphones.
Boy, it came out
Because
nice.
Pressure was making noise. Like he is right now, trying to get my attention.
Yeah, but it's a beautiful song. I love it. I think I listened to it 3 or 4 times this afternoon. So you guys check it out. It's on Spotify. Don't forget to add the song to your playlist. Follow her on YouTube. Click likes. Do all that good stuff and support indie artists. So beautiful.
Please
Thank
do.
you so much.
So what's next? What's your next song? I know you have one brewing somewhere.
I do, and I guess all roads lead to Stevie Wonder. He asked me to redo his song, "Don't Make Me Wait Too Long." It was done originally by Roberta Flack and Donny Hathaway.
Oh.
And so I said I would love to do that song, and I said I would like for someone else to sing the second verse though. And he said, well, he was going to give Joe a call, and Joe blessed me with this doing the second verse of that song, and I love it. He's just such an amazing singer, just such a nice person as well. Yeah. So that'll be coming out in 2023.
Oh, I can't wait.
Awesome. Well, we'll be here next year when you come back.
Absolutely, thank you.
And could you introduce us to your boss?
Absolutely.
Your boss. You know what I'm talking about. She'll be right back, you guys. You're gonna love her boss.
He was trying to run from me.
Hey.
Oh, his name is Pressure. Yeah.
The little gremlin that you hear. He's either snoring or making sounds.
Well, I can hear him in the background. That's why I said, I want to grab him and introduce him.
Well,
How long have you had Crusher?
Crusher turned 14 in October.
Wow.
Yeah.
I bet he don't act like he's that old, do he?
Well, you know what? I'm getting ready to do an advertisement for CMOS because at one point he could hardly walk. And I started making CMOS, and I started taking it myself. And I said, well, let me give him some to see if it does anything for him. And within about maybe 4 days, he was running like a puppy. Yeah.
Now, the trick is finding CMOS that is legitimate. You know what I mean? So you found one from a source that it really is CMOS and not, that's the thing. These things work, but finding who is legitimate.
Yeah.
You want to say the name on or off the air? I'll write it down because I've heard some really good things about it, but finding legitimate sources it can be a challenge.
Okay. Well, I use Bob's Red Mill sea moss, and I ordered on Amazon. And if I didn't get the name right, I'll get it to you at another time, because I'm gonna have to look it up. But I'm pretty sure it's Bob's Red Mill sea moss, and I order it right off Amazon, and I make it myself. I soak it, and then you soak it and you rinse it and you soak it until it gets slimy, and then you put it in the food processor and get it to the consistency that you like an applesauce consistency.
Mm-hmm.
And then I take it like every day. Me and Crusher take sea moss every single day, and it's good for your skin as well. You can use it as a mask, and yes, it's just really good for you.
I got a jar of it in my cousin in Chattanooga. His friend sent me some.
Okay.
And he makes himself, so I'm good.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, but I have a little old Sniles over here, but he's a jailbreaker. Boy, when I let him out, turn around, he out, he gone.
Oh my goodness.
He's a little jailbreaker.
He's trying to get with you.
Oh my goodness.
He's trying. I need a break from my master.
It's the prunes.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
That's what it was.
That's another fruit to me.
Yeah, but you elaborated a little bit too much.
That's what people always say. I don't know. It's just another fruit to me.
Yeah. Oh, I know that was a question I wanted to ask too about.
Go ahead.
Did I read somewhere in your bio there was like a connection to Spike Lee's movie? Did you have some music in that or something?
Yeah. I do.
Wow.
The Jungle Fever. I'm sorry.
That's right.
Yeah, I sang that. I sang "If She Breaks Your Heart," which was written by Stevie Wonder.
Man.
As well. Yeah, again.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, that was such a great experience. That was my first soundtrack, and I've just been so blessed, to have these opportunities.
Oh man, I can imagine. What was that experience like? I mean, how did it all come to you?
Well, that was another phone call from Mr. Wonder asking me if I wanted to sing. I was like, yeah, every time. If you keep asking me, every time you ask me, I'm saying yes. You don't even have to ask. Just tell me where to show up, and I'm there.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so it was, he called me, and I went to the studio, learned the song really quickly, and we recorded it. And I went to the opening, the film opening. And it was just, I met Muhammad Ali and Samuel L. Jackson, and I met the cast, and it was Rosie Perez. It was just great. She was actually in one of the videos for the soundtrack.
Yeah.
Oh,
have you met our homeboy Charlie? Uncle Charlie.
Last name Wilson.
Yeah, last name.
Oh, I did. I met him at the House Full of Toys about probably 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, I met him and his lovely wife.
Yeah.
I love his story, his testimony.
Yes.
About his life and his wife, and it's amazing.
It is.
Yeah.
It really is.
To see his success, how he came back out of his struggles. I love people who just are bold enough to tell their story.
Yeah.
Because when they look, like you said, when they see you on the stage, they see the glamour of it. They see you with Stevie Wonder and anybody else, but there was a lot of struggle behind the scenes.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
there's a journey to every success that sometimes the road is a little bumpy.
Yeah.
You never know what's going on with these cats, male or female, that headed thing that's just like today. What is it? DJ Twist?
Twitch.
Committed suicide. You wouldn't think.
Yeah, that did.
so sad. You really just never know what someone's going through. You might see them smiling and dancing one day, and like with this, the next day he's gone. You just really never know. You just have to lift people up in prayer.
Though.
Yeah.
You know,
It's scary because it could be your loved one.
it's hard for me to fathom that things can get that bad that person just take your life.
I was like, we're not laughing at you. Well, we kind of are a little bit. We're not laughing at you. We're laughing at the Phantom, man.
I don't know, Phantom of the Opera came to my head.
I know.
Go ahead, Mac. I'm sorry. Why are you chewing on that food? Go ahead.
Only Mac. Only Mac.
Oh my! And pictures of Papa Smurf and his prunes.
Yeah.
Oh, I love your comments.
I do too.
All right, Max, as you were saying.
Yes, go ahead, Ray.
I don't even remember now.
So it started with Phantom.
Yes.
Oh. I get a Phantom of these things. Is it that tough? You know, you're making money, you got a good family and stuff like that. And, you know, all of a sudden you just gonna commit suicide. I can't.
Well, mental disease is real.
Yeah,
and,
it is.
And that's why we miss it, because even though you're a stable person,
I ain't stable.
Well, that's true, but you know,
see, I suffer from PTSD.
Well, yeah, but everybody's not the same, and that's why people are committing suicide, because there's a stigma attached to it. There is, you know, I'm a man and I'm not supposed to. I mean, I can speak for the Black community because that's where I come from. We didn't get counseling. What's that?
Right.
Man up, suck it up.
That's
you
true.
know. So for somebody to, for a man to come to you and say, man, I feel a heaviness. I'm feeling this. Even though they have money and all this stuff, it doesn't guarantee you peace.
Right.
No, not at all. And peace of mind is so important. It's so important.
It really
and we
is.
take it for granted. I know. Yeah, we really do take it for granted. And you just really never know. You never know what someone else is going through, because you can't walk in anybody else's shoes. And unless there's a dialogue, you just really never know. And there has to be an opportunity for dialogue, because if you're suffering in silence, you can't get help, because you can't see it. People don't know. And you can't address what you don't know.
We're good actors.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And Twitch was in the entertainment field. You knew how to act happy. I remember I heard a preacher say, he said, many of folks in churches just acting like you're full of joy. Because somebody told you, when you walk in, you're supposed to clap, you're supposed to be full of joy. And you can't admit that when you go home, you got to drink half a bottle of whiskey just to calm yourself down. I'm just saying. So everybody's acting. And I think that has to, we have to come to a point where, like you said, a dialogue. Sometimes that's all you need. And not have somebody say, oh, just suck it up. Oh, or say, man, I've been through twice as much as you've gone through. And everybody's just not the same.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's just not. And, mental disease is on my father's side of the family. And there was suicide there. But my father had PTSD and his brother. They didn't commit suicide, but their two first cousins did, and they weren't anymore.
Well,
so it's hard. Like you said, I love what you said, Kimberly. It's hard. I mean, homeless people struggle every day and they don't commit suicide. So it's not, it's difficult. And when you hear somebody take their lives, it's just heartbreaking. It's just heartbreaking, y'all.
It is.
It's just hard for me to believe that stuff, you know.
Well, bless you.
It's hard
God's
for
been
me.
good to you that you don't have to worry about that. But let's let the people who are struggling with it be open about it so they can get help.
Yes.
Yeah, we have to destigmatize it.
Yeah.
The thing with me with the PTSD, if you tee me off, I'm off as two left shoes. But I am completely off. But you know, I've been dealing with this for over 40 years, over 40 from Vietnam, you know, over that. And like I said, shoot, go to see the psychiatrist. I don't think they want to bring you some daggum medicine. I don't need no medicine to tie me up like that.
Now, have you actually had counseling? Because everybody doesn't do the same thing. Everybody's not going to just try to give you medicine. Some people, sometimes you just need to talk and get it off your chest.
That's true.
But you know, I've done that. I have done that. Actually, done that. You know.
Okay.
And the next thing after council session is over, well, won't you try this here? It will give you energy. It'll help you now. You know. I said, no, I don't need that. You know, I don't need none of that. Shoot. The VA will try to keep you full of medicine anyway. I'm not going to be their zombie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to be their zombie. So I don't take it.
Yeah.
So, but you know, like I said, shoot, I've dealt with it. So I'm good.
Red's too stubborn.
Yeah, he looked stubborn for that.
Say what, Joy?
He's too stubborn to do anything.
You know, I done been teed off. I just look at him. I told this one cat.
Well, we saw your action.
No, I told this cat,
Henry.
and I was on the base. He got to talking. You Dems and all of this, and talk, you know, he's talking to me, and you know, and I told him, I said, you know something, I don't care who you are, I will kill you and never bat an eye, and I was telling him the truth. You know, I don't want to hear what you have to say. Just walk away and get away from me. You know, I don't want to hear that.
I wouldn't.
I'm glad he walked away.
Huh?
Go say it, Kimberly. Say it
I
again.
said, I'm glad he walked away. I'm assuming he walked away, but
He did.
Well, he walked away because, you know, like I said, I'm off his two left shoes. If you fool with me, I'm gonna go off. But like I said, I don't get out there. I think I'm the nicest person you ever want to meet. You know, and
I'm sorry.
but you know, I want to be treated like I treat you. I want to treat you nice. You treat me nice. Treat you the same way, and they ain't got no problem. Shoot,
absolutely
no problems out of me.
I think that's what everybody wants, but you do have to learn how to walk away from some. Can't fight everything. You know, and it's not easy, but I have walked away from a couple of situations. Just say, you know what, I'm just going to walk away.
Yeah.
And
that's
the guy got worse because I walked away and I didn't argue back.
Yeah.
And then he's, you know, that it's not reverse psychology. It's like throwing the blame on me, and it wasn't me. And long story short, what he didn't realize, and I told his wife, I said, if you got in the community bad mouthing me, I said the whole thing is recorded and I will release it. And got quiet. So I have no intention of putting anybody on blast. I had no intention, but to get them off of my back, I had something to say, hey, you need to stop. And my husband listened to it and he was like, you didn't do anything wrong. He said, I'm surprised you waited that long. I said, that's my point. I didn't do anything wrong. But people are so skillful of reversing or casting the blame on you when they're the culprit themselves.
So I had a supervisor. Now I'm dealing with my supervisor. I have the branch chief. I have the superintendent, his supervisor and lead. Man, I'm trying to kill these fires, you know, and stuff. Then my supervisor gonna come up them steps and tell me about what's down there. I told him, I said, look, man, I know it's down there. I'm trying to kill this here. Yeah, you need to get on down. I turned around and started walking toward you. Should see the little butt run down them steps.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Fred Walker has a question. When will I be able to catch a live performance in the Dallas Metroplex? Please say soon. Fred, your concert promoter, make it happen.
Hey.
Right?
Yeah, Fred can do it.
Please. Yes, please.
Yeah, you know, he's one of the members of.
Hook a sister up, Fred.
Yeah.
That part.
Okay.
Absolutely.
But Mac is not telling you, so is he. He is a concert promoter too. So make it happen, Fred.
We need to talk then.
Yes.
Call me.
I ain't gonna even say that. I'll leave that alone.
All right. Okay.
If you can't get Walter Beasley to play saxophone on that, I can do it. Okay? Just say it.
Okay. All right.
You know.
Okay.
Doing it right
Well,
back.
all right. So let's do this. I want kind of bring that Christmas joy spirit in with us with a song that Kimberly you did with Stevie, and you might kind of hone us in on it. Tell us a little bit about it before I play it, but the song "Every Day Feels Like Christmas." I mean, I really love that song. You guys did.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Now, am I talking about "Every Day Feels Like Christmas" or "I Love You More"?
Yeah, "Every Day Feels Like Christmas."
Okay. Well, that one, Herman Jackson, who was another Stevie Wonder connection. I met Herman when he came out on the road with us with Stevie Wonder, and cut to, I guess about 2 years ago, Herman sent me an empty track, and so as soon as I heard it, I thought I guess it was tambourine or something like that, but I heard like jingle bells, and I said, oh, I think I'll write a Christmas song. And so the first thing that came to mind was the stockings were hung by the chimney with care. And the rest is history. I heard it as a Christmas song, like right off the bat. And I guess I wrote that song probably in about a half hour.
Really? Wow.
It just sounded like Christmas to me. When I get tracks that speak to me in that way, I can write really quickly.
That's so cool. Yeah.
And that one was produced by Byron Miller as well, and Mr. Wonder is playing harmonica on it too.
Awesome. Okay, well, we're gonna play it right quick, and then we might play something else, and we'll come back, and then we'll kind of wrap things up for tonight. But let me go ahead and get that on, and we'll be right back. And Ray, you okay, Ray? Are you stable? Can we do what we need to do?
Ray's ready to do a DoorDash.
Yeah. All right, everybody. We'll be right back. Keep it locked right here on the Indie Live Spot.
Thank you.
Christmas time is here. Happiness and cheer. Fun for all that children call their favorite time.
so much, you know that.
More than I love the first of spring.
I love you more.
More than the sweetest song I sing.
I love you more.
More than the Christmas bells that ring.
I love you more, my Lord. More than the softest summer's night.
I love you more.
More than the autumn from the sign.
I love you more.
More than the Christmas cards I write.
I love you more, my Lord.
More than the days, more than the nights, more than seasons and reasons for every life. For is my love for Jesus Christ and my God who made it all.
More than the autumn's falling leaves.
I love you more than snowflakes dancing in the breeze.
I love you more. searching for me. So I kept my love light shining bright. I know now what I didn't know then. When your heart is open, love will come in.
No, she'll give me that time.
Yeah, we got a nice man. He was real edgy. Because I can't really see what I look like. We on the air? Okay. Behave, Matt. We're on the air. No more prune discussions, okay?
Yeah, that was beautiful. That music was awesome. Everything you
Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you.
And you're still discovering more. You're still doing more. That's amazing.
Thank you. Thank you.
What is another thing on your, you've done so much, so I can't imagine there be anything else. Is there something else on your bucket list or in terms of music career, your musical career that you would like to do?
Ooh.
So you've done so much, it's like, okay.
You're going to laugh at me. I recently started playing the guitar and the ukulele.
Oh, cool.
I want to become proficient at both of them, and I guess saying it out loud makes me have to actually do it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what I want to do. That's not performing in any place, just becoming a better musician.
Mm-hmm. You go ahead, do it.
Yeah.
I can understand it.
I like that.
I can understand the ukulele.
Mm-hmm.
They got my 4 strings.
You know what? I like the ukulele, and it's easy to play. That's I guess the ukulele is my gateway to the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy to play. And then I said, well, if I can do this, let me try the guitar. And so that's what I did.
That's
So
awesome.
have you started? You started?
Yep.
How are your fingers? How are your fingers?
My fingers, well, you see, I have no nail polish and no nails really because I can't keep nails with playing the ukulele. But
Have you got it close to you?
I do not, and if I did, I would not play because I don't want to embarrass myself.
Thank you. He loves putting people on the spot.
Not the spot today.
Yeah, go grab a prune or something.
But no, I think that's very awesome that you're taking that on because like I said, it just adds a whole nother element to your stuff there, and who knows, you might come up with something really, really exciting to hear with your voice, with the wonderful voice that you have. Oh my gosh!
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Before we came on, you sound like Janet Jackson to me. With your voice was so, how can you say it? Low, real low, sexy, but yeah, you sound like Janet Jackson.
Well, thank you. That's
There you go.
awesome compliment. Thank you so much.
Hey, stop flirting.
Oh my goodness. Well, thank you kindly, sir.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did say, ooh, she sounds so sexy. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Somebody get him.
She did. Sounds just like Janet.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, that's not low. You said low.
Not low, but that.
It's soft and
That
pretty.
soft and sexy voice. That's
Mm-hmm.
that was nice. Because without seeing you, that's who I thought you probably would have been. It's Janet.
Wow. Well, thank you. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Fun
All
fact,
right.
I live in Encino, right around the corner from the Jacksons.
Oh,
that
really?
Yeah.
Have you ever
live in
got a
Encino.
chance to meet them? Any of the Jacksons?
You know what? I did. I've met Janet, and I got the chance to speak to Michael on the phone. And I actually did a session for Michael. I don't believe he ever used the song, but I did a session for him.
Oh, how cool.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, that's cool.
I remember, oh God, it was some years ago up in Oklahoma. We was at the stadium, and we had Alexander O'Neal and Reba Jackson on stage. And this group out of Tulsa called them Mason. One of them boys was bad, you know. And yeah, we had about 3 or 4 groups for them. But those are a couple of groups that I do remember that we had there.
I have a question. Have you ever done anything else besides music?
No. That would be a no. No, I went to the Shenandoah College and Conservatory of Music, and I went to Morgan State, and I my major was music therapy and minor in music education. So that was always the plan. I really thought I was gonna either be a music therapist or a music teacher of some sort.
What is a music therapist?
Well, it's basically doing like therapy, like for your mind, but you incorporate music into it. And yeah, I guess they say music soothes the savage beast. And playing music and listening to music, it kind of makes you calm down and helps you to deal with different things.
Yeah.
Well, don't the music therapist, you know, help people that's probably coming with Alzheimer's or something like that, and playing music will help them to start remembering something like that?
Absolutely, absolutely. And music, sometimes it'll take you back to a different time in your life and trigger memories and just give you joy from things that could have happened in your past.
But child, that ain't never happened. That never happened. You doing what you do.
Yeah. Mac would just go eat his prunes.
I know. He would sit in the corner and just eat his prunes.
Well, I want to read. You might have read it already because I was having internet issues. That's why I'm on my phone now. But Colleen Keithley said that she was going to be sharing your Christmas song in her Christmas music group.
Oh, thank you so much, Colleen. I appreciate you. I appreciate you sharing. Thank you so much.
I didn't, because that's where it froze. It's just, like you said, everybody's having tech issues today. So it's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. We making it. We are making it.
We are.
So
I'm sure they're wondering, that's not the same background you had before.
Switcheroo on them, didn't you?
Yeah, I had to hustle, pull my phone out. It's I don't know. I think I'm going to ask Frontier for a refund for 2 days of no internet.
Yeah.
I'll switch on over to AT&T. You won't have that.
I might do that.
Frontier,
Yeah.
Well, we have a few minutes left, I think, G, but I wanted to ask, there's been a lot of talk, including Walter Beasley, about the digital music age and what we're going through in terms of royalties or the lack thereof. And you're among a lot of people who are independent and also label artists and mainstream artists. What's the feedback that you get about the digital music age and streaming right now?
Well, what I have heard, and what I guess other musicians talk about, is the minimum amount that you get, like per time that your song is actually played. You get like pennies basically, and it's really
not even a penny.
Yes, you're right. You're absolutely right. And something needs to be done for the artists, because we're just losing money. We're losing money like hand over fist, and that's the wrong way to lose it, hand over fist. But we really are. We lose it.
Yeah.
Well, I think somebody's making money. It's just not the people who own the intellectual property.
You're absolutely,
You are a writer, and you write music, and I'm sure it hurts when you are the lyricist or the writer and you're making pennies. Now, I get that the label has expenses and they have to make money, but what I like to see is a win-win situation.
Yeah, absolutely. It's only fair. It's only fair.
You know, if every artist, you know, mainstream, whatever, everybody, if they step up to that, you'll see a change. If they're not,
If they pull their music.
Yeah.
If they pull their music, that's what you mean? Like Taylor Swift did?
Boycott.
Yeah, just boycott it, they'll step on up, see. You know.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you know, that the industry, just say, even with your royalties, you know, you ain't hardly getting any royalties because there's other platform that's paying you pennies.
Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. You are 100% correct.
Yeah. It's
Right.
definitely a problem.
Yeah. You know, only thing I can think of, you know, the people that's on XM Sirius Radio, you know, that they playing their stuff, you know, but you know they get paid through that. But if they're out there on these other formats, no, they ain't happening.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's a good thing we love what we do. I think that's why a lot of artists perform, do live shows. Our jingles, if you're blessed enough to do jingles and sync licensing, things like that.
But you know, if an artist such as Stevie, you know, can produce his own stage show like he's probably already doing, he's he's making his own money.
Yeah.
He ain't got to worry about no label because there it is. He's probably got the labels clean loose anyway.
Yeah.
I think you should write a rap song, Ray.
All right, then.
And then perform it.
Think so?
I'll sing background, right?
Hell, I might just try it then. Y'all just may just push me on into it.
Yeah, that'd be something to see for sure.
You ain't lying.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, before we close things down and get out of here, Kimberly, why don't you tell everybody again about the event that's coming up this Saturday, and then as well tell everybody how they can actually follow you too. Maybe because I'm sure you probably have some other things going on people want to know about. So I'll just give you the floor.
Well, thank you.
Welcome.
Yes, the event that's coming up is the KJLH House Full of Toys event at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles, California. And it's a benefit for children who may not have toys or, would not. Crusher's down here like making noise, and he's distracting me right now.
Yeah, you want to be on.
But yeah, it's the KJLH House Full of Toys, and it's this Saturday at 7 p.m. at the Microsoft Theater. And my website address is KimberlyBrewer.com. My Instagram handle is Kimberly Brewer 1 it's Kimberly Brewer 1 Instagram, same for Facebook, Kimberly Brewer 1. And yeah, I'm just going to be having fun on Saturday at the show with Mr. Wonder and everyone else on the show.
Wow, I know it's.
I wish I could be there.
I know, right?
Now he's Mr. Wonder, but earlier he was homeboy.
Yeah, well, it's from minute to minute, it all changes.
It's out of the job.
I'm just messing with you.
What's job security?
That's right.
Know when to call him homeboy, know when to call him Mr. Wonder.
Yes,
Mr. Wonder.
Yes.
For me, when he's handing me my paycheck, Mr. Wonder.
All day long. Yep.
That's awesome.
Okay. Well, that's great. All right, G, are we wrapping it up?
Yeah, I guess we're about ready to wrap things up. If y'all have anything else more you want to say, just go ahead and then we can kind of close things.
Come on,
down.
Mr. Prune. What you got?
Hey, I'm just telling you, Kimberly, you're an amazing female. You're an amazing woman. This is all you ever done, and hey. It's great. Back
Yes,
to
it is.
it. Now you just started to do your own recording for yourself.
Yes. Absolutely.
And I know that's
what I'm
going to be
doing.
exciting too. I can't wait to hear
It
it.
is.
Oh
It
man.
is. 'Cause I'm very excited about the future. I am.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, you need to come on back on this show with some of that music now. And make sure Desiree send us some music, us the
I
music.
would love to.
And
Yeah,
Desiree, I'm waiting on you, child, to get on here.
Yeah, no, she's in the chat. She's listening to you, right?
I know she did. And look here, and Miss Desiree, I don't want to hear about. Oh, I'm so busy. Well, you know, you can take a couple hours out of your day to come on the show to enjoy.
It doesn't have to be an hour. I mean, 2 hours. It can be an
An
hour.
hour, 10 minutes. No, she come on the show. I'm cool with that.
Hour.
10 minutes. I'm cool with that too.
It could be an hour.
No, but hey, really, you need to come on the show and talk to some of these artists about your expertise. What you
Well,
do.
okay. Well, let me wrap it up for me. I think, Kimberly, you being on the show, showing another avenue of doing music. I think that's wonderful. I agree with Ray. You are amazing. And we're just very happy about your success. And I encourage everybody in the chat and listening outside the chat to please follow you, stream your music on Spotify, YouTube, subscribe on YouTube, everywhere. And grateful for Colleen for grabbing your music and sharing it in her Facebook group. I'm glad there's a concert promoter in the chat checking things out. And you just never know who's listening. And when you come to Dallas, I just want to be on the front row. And I'm not like Mac. I'll buy a ticket.
All right. Well, you won't have to, and I will be so happy to be there. I'll be so happy to be there. I just asked that Ray Mack please bring me some prunes as well.
I will.
Going on over there.
But Gary, I know you want to talk about Saturday, so I'm going to leave that to you. Okay. Oh, I wanted to give a shout out to people, Colleen Keithley, Desiree Benson, Tim Campbell, Henry Mixon, Gia Hyatt, and Fred Walker for interacting in the chat. And even though you weren't in the chat, those of you, we still appreciate you being here.
Just like a singleton, she just came. She just came in.
Now, who did?
Jessica.
Oh, Jessica. Okay.
Oh, Jessica from Africa. Okay.
Africa.
I say my computer's frozen, y'all. So if you came in within the last 30 minutes, I may not have seen you. So welcome, Jessica. Glad to see you.
Yeah.
And congrats again on your nail salon business in Africa.
Yeah.
That's wonderful. And back to you, Gary, so you can talk about Saturday.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, and again, Kimberly.
Oh Lord, no, you
got me all bumped up here. I gotta try to figure out what I'm gonna say here. But anyway, thank you.
Did you say the F word?
No.
George.
I did not say. It sounded like that. But no, that's not what I said. It just sounded like that. But anyway, I'm not going to go back there. No. Why would I do that?
That's why I'm shocked, because that's not you, not Mac.
Yeah, I can see Mac doing it.
Yeah, but not from you. That's not well. Hold on.
Okay, let me start over. Oh goodness, I got rayitis tonight. Okay. So anyway, so Saturday, first of all, I wanted to say, Kimberly, again, it was a pleasure having you here with us, and please come back, please. We really enjoyed talking to you, okay?
Thank you for having me. It was totally my pleasure.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Yeah, and about Saturday, normally we do have our show, Saturday, 12 Pacific and 2 Central. But being this coming Saturday, we have another special show that's going to be in the evening with the Whispers. Thanks to Desiree. So Desiree, again, shout outs to you, sister. Thank you.
Thank you, Desiree.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to just focus on that evening. So we won't be doing this during the afternoon this coming Saturday. So for our normal people that come in, just know that we will have the show that evening at 7 p.m. Central. Okay, and with that said, that's about all I have. And I just, like I said, I enjoyed the show today, and thank you all in the chat and the people listening on the outside of the chat. We really do appreciate you. And please go to our new 24/7 broadcast at GHPradio.com too. A lot of great music, and we got a lot of different programming starting over there as well, and much more. So just look out for everything. So, but other than that, that's all I have, and I want you all to have a great rest of your week, and looking forward to the weekend. And that's it. So again, thank you, Kimberly.
Thank you, guys. It's been my pleasure, and please have me back.
We will.
We will. Yeah,
Thank
Kimberly, I'm telling you, you're an amazing lady. All the things that you have accomplished, and like I said,
Stop flirting.
I'm trying to get it out. That she's an amazing female. That with all the things that she's done, well, just be more in the future. For yourself and enjoy. But like I said, it's our pleasure having on the show and putting up with me in these rooms.
All right, y'all.
Only thing I can say, see you later. Bye.
Bye.
Okay.
God bless.
Have a great evening, everybody. We'll see you next week.
God
Have to
bless.
have the last word, huh, Matt?